I spent 43 minutes trying to cancel one streaming service. 43 minutes. Not because I forgot my password, not because the website was down, because they didn't want me to leave. And I kept clicking anyway. Then I found a way through the maze. This video is about that. I used to think subscriptions were a great deal. $10 a month sounds like nothing. And honestly, that's the point. $10 a month doesn't feel like a decision. It feels like a rounding error. So I said yes to a lot of them. Streaming, news, a fitness app I opened maybe twice, cloud storage I didn't need, a VPN I got during a sale, a meal kit box that I paused 4 times before admitting I wasn't going to use it. Each one, individually, made sense. Together, they were bleeding me out quietly. I didn't notice until I added it up. $173 a month. That's $2,076 a year. On things I mostly forgot I had. Here's the thing about subscriptions. They're not designed around you using them. They're designed around you not canceling them. There's a difference. When a company builds a subscription product, the number they care about most is called churn. Churn is just a word for people leaving. Low churn means you stay. High churn means people cancel. And the whole industry, every dark pattern, every extra step, every "are you sure" screen, all of it is engineered to lower churn. Not to make you happy, to make you stay. This isn't an accident. So, when you sit down to cancel and it takes you through 5 screens, asks you to call a number, offers you 3 different discount deals, and then sends you to a "will miss you" survey, that's not a glitch. It works exactly as intended. Let me walk you through what I actually found. Because I went through my bank statement one afternoon and wrote down every recurring charge, not from memory, from the actual statement, because memory lies. I thought I had maybe 6 or 7 subscriptions. I had 14. Some I recognized immediately. Some I had to Google because I didn't even remember what the company was. One of them I had been paying for 11 months, and I genuinely could not tell you what it did. That's not a joke. 11 months, about $9 a month, almost $100 gone. So I tried to cancel them, and I learned something fast. Some companies make it easy. You go in, you click cancel, it's done. Those companies I actually respect more now. They're betting you'll come back because the product is good. But a lot of companies don't do that. They make cancellation feel like a puzzle. The cancel button is buried in settings inside settings. Or it's not in the app at all, you have to go to a website. Or the website says you have to call. Or the chatbot loops you back to a discount offer every time you say you want to cancel. I spent 20 minutes with one chatbot that kept offering me deals. Every time I said no, it offered something else. It wasn't a person. It was a script designed to wear me down. And honestly, it almost worked. Here's the trick I found. And it's embarrassingly simple. I stopped looking for a hack. I accepted the friction as the price of leaving. I treated every cancellation like a contract termination. Because legally, that's what it is. I navigated the menus. I ignored the discount offers. I sat through the survey. I waited for the confirmation email. No blocking charges, no virtual cards. Just following the process until it was done. The third thing I did, and this is the one I do now before I sign up for anything, is I use a single card just for subscriptions. One card. Everything recurring goes on that card. That way, my statement is clean and I can see every subscription charge in one place, at a glance. It takes maybe 5 minutes a month to check it. That's the whole system. Now, a couple of things to know. Canceling properly protects you legally. If you have an annual subscription and you just stop paying, you might still owe that money. So for things with actual contracts, read what you signed. Usually it's fine, but it's worth knowing. Also, some services will lock your account if a payment fails. That might matter to you if you actually use the service. In those cases, canceling properly is still the right move. The persistence trick works best for things you know you're walking away from completely. And for the record, I did eventually cancel everything the normal way too. I just stopped letting them run the clock on me while I did it. After I cut down to 6 subscriptions, ones I actually use, my monthly number went from $173 to $61 a month back. Over a year, that's $1,344. Not invested, not optimized, just not wasted. I didn't change my lifestyle. I just stopped paying for the version of my life I thought I was living. One more thing. Every few months, I do a reset. I go back to that one card statement. I look at every charge. I ask, Did I use this in the last 30 days? If the answer is no, I cancel it. Not pause. Cancel. Because pausing is how you end up with 11 months of mystery charges. The pause button exists for the same reason the cancel flow is complicated. It's a softer exit that usually becomes a non-exit. Systems don't care about you. They care about outcomes, and the outcome they want is your money staying on autopilot forever. So the only real move is to make yourself the one who controls the autopilot. I still have subscriptions. Some of them, I think, are worth it. But I know what I'm paying, I know where it goes, and I know how to leave when I want to. That's about as much control as I think you can realistically have over this stuff. Not perfect, just not asleep. That's the bar I'm working with.